Hey Mustangs, welcome back to another episode of The Spill. It's Monday, November 11th, 2019. I'm your host, Riley Green, and I'm here with Ashley Millard.
For this episode of The Spill, we'll talk about wildfires, planets, and drug possession.
Stay tuned for the latest.
In world news, the most populous state in Australia declared fire emergency on Monday with worsening conditions, expected from the wildfires that have claimed 3 lives in over 150 homes. State Emergency Services Minister David Elliott said residents were facing what could be the most dangerous bushfire week this nation has ever seen.
In national news, Mercury is making a rare pass in front of the sun today, an event that occurs only 13 times every 100 years. Termed a Mercury Transit by NASA, this will not happen again until 2032 and will not be able to be seen again in North America for another 30 years. Beginning at 7:35 a.m. Eastern, it will take more than 5 hours for Mercury to cross from one side of the sun to the other. This means that watchers on the East Coast will be able to see everything, but even those on the West Coast will be able to see part of the transit, as it will still be occurring when the sun rises on the other side of the country. However, like with a solar eclipse, solar filters are necessary because looking directly at the sun can cause permanent eye damage. But if you don't have time to look outside today, Solar Dynamics Observatory's website will be showing near real-time images of the transit, so you can watch wherever you are.
In local news, in Bradley County High School, a student was arrested and charged with possession of a Schedule 6 drug for resale, possession in a drug-free zone, and possession of drug paraphernalia after a scheduled drug sweep of the school on Friday. Now, after the break, Riley brings us a look at Hong Kong.
Hong Kong has been in the midst of anti-government protests for 5 months, originally speaking out against a bill that could extradite Hong Kongers to mainland China and escalating to encompass all anti-democracy decisions made by Hong Kong in the past several years. This weekend has been especially violent, with one person shot by a policeman and another set on fire. Fortunately, the 21-year-old who was shot is expected to recover. Hong Kong Chief Executive Carrie Lam has denounced the violence, stating that she is working on ways to end it as soon as possible, raising speculation as to whether harsher legal and police measures will be instated. Lam has also said that the federal government will not bow to the demands of protesters. It is unlikely that, after 5 months, protests will end any time soon without a significant change. If, when, and where that change will occur remains to be seen in the coming weeks. That's all for your news today. Now for your national holiday and Walker Valley announcements.
Today is Veterans Day. Veterans Day, which was originally called Armistice Day, honors veterans of all branches who fought for our country. Thank you to all veterans who fought for our country. The Walker Valley Drama Club production of Just Another High School Play is showing this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. The play is a hilarious comedy that you should come out and see in the Walker Valley Auditorium at 7:30 p.m. for $5 a ticket.
That's all for your Walker Valley announcements, and now for your weather.
Hello Walker Valley, my name is Talon Shelton and welcome to your Walker Valley weather. Today is November 11th, it's Monday, and we have a high of 60 degrees and a low of 34 degrees. We have a 0% chance of precipitation and humidity is at 94%. We have winds at 1 mile per hour today. Again, my name is Talon Shelton and this has been your Walker Valley weather.
What's up, Walker Valley? I'm Ashley.
And I'm Jaden, and this is your exciting pop culture news.
In early October, the 22-year-old Keeping Up with the Kardashians star and the 28-year-old rapper were taking space apart, 2 years after they began their relationship. The two have reunited a few times since then and spent time joint together with their 1-year-old daughter, Stormy Webster. At the end of October, Kylie started telling reporters that she didn't know whether she will get back together with Travis Scott or not. But over the weekend, Kylie Jenner flew to Houston to support her ex Travis at the Astro World Music Festival. So I guess we will have to see where they go from the relationship here.
In other news, Broadway actress Laurel Griggs suffered an asthma attack just before she died last week at age 13. Her grandfather states, David Rivelin, her grandfather, revealed the news on Facebook. It is with heavy heart that I have to share some of my very sad news. My beautiful and talented granddaughter, Laurel Griggs, has passed away suddenly from a massive asthma attack, he wrote. Mount Sinai was valiant in trying to save her, but she is now with the angels. Laurel died on November 5th. She was laid to rest at a funeral in New York on Friday, and her family has planned a remembrance service to celebrate her life.
That's all for your pop culture news today. I'm Ashley.
And I'm Jaden, now on to your sports with Pavin and Adam.
Greetings, Mustangs. I'm your host, Brandon Dickinson, and if you've met me, you most likely have a legal restraining order against me. But that doesn't matter. Today, let's ask some people some questions. Do you use social media?
Yes.
Yes.
What apps do you use?
I use Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat.
Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook.
Instagram and Snapchat.
Are those the only two ones that you use?
Yeah, pretty much.
Keeping them simple, I see, huh?
Oh, yeah.
All right, what is your least favorite out of any social media platforms?
Probably Twitter.
Definitely Facebook.
TikTok.
Very much agreed. And why is that?
It's just dumb.
It's dumb. Old people post stupid memes. That's pretty much it.
It's just drama, I guess you could say.
Yes, you could get canceled very quickly by some K-pop fans if you say anything bad about it. What is your opinion on TikTok?
TikTok, I mean, I like to make TikToks because I think they're funny, but it's kind of overrated.
By any chance, do you happen to use social media?
I use PictoChat on my Nintendo DS, but I don't use social media like Facebook like my Mimo uses.
Okay. What is your least favorite social media platform out there, and why?
I don't like 4chan because there's a lot of leaves on their logo, and I don't go outside ever, and it kind of scares me to see leaves on my computer screen. There's also a lot of trolls and goblins on that site.
Very much agreed. It's a sad world that we live in with such threats such as these. What is your number one favorite social media platform?
I already told you I use PictoChat on my Nintendo DS, and I can draw some funny pictures on there and send them to my brother and my sister, who's also got PictoChat on their Nintendo DSs.
How many men hit up your DMs on the daily?
None.
50K.
Are they all Indian men doing weird requests?
Yes.
Are some of them Reddit neckbeard incels?
For sure.
Do any female women ever slide into your DMs requesting you?
A girl slid down the water slide in the backyard one time, broke both her ankles, but I don't know what DMs is.
Very well.
What's up, Mustangs? I'm Pavin, and I'm here with my co-host Adam, and we're here today to give you your daily sports news. In NBA news, last night the Toronto Raptors played the best in the West as they played the LA Lakers, and the Lakers were looking to continue their winning streak of 7. But the Raptors suffered major injuries before the game, with the star PG Kyle Lowry going down with a broken hand and Serge Ibaka with a sprained ankle. But these injuries didn't stop the reigning NBA champs as they beat the Lakers with the final score 113-104 Raptors, with Fred VanVleet taking charge with a near triple-double with a stat line of 23 points, 10 assists, 7 rebounds, and 2 steals.
In NFL news, Lamar Jackson became the second quarterback in NFL history to post multiple single-season games with a perfect passer rating during the Baltimore Ravens' blowout win over the Cincinnati Bengals on Sunday. According to Jamison Hensley of ESPN, Jackson, who entered the league amid questions about his passing ability, went 15 of 17, passing for 223 yards and 3 touchdowns to produce the 158.3 mark before sitting in the fourth quarter. The MVP candidate added another touchdown and 65 yards on the ground. All they needed was a triple option involving their 3 Heisman Trophy winners as they won 49-13. That's all for our show today. Make sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at TheSpilledTV. I'm Adam.
And I'm Pavin, and have a great day, and thanks for watching.